All right, bro, it's rolling. All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Kamadah. Give honors to the elders, great millstone that rule well, that have been pushing this word for years, and 13 Akim out there from the four corners of the globe that's been pushing this word with truth and sincerity. All right, and we're Great Millstone, Lake City. All right, here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, and to inform you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans who you truly are, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, and then today is April the 2nd. All right, April the 2nd, the year of 2022. All right, the year of the turn up. All right, and the Most High is truly turning things up. He's amping things up, man. All right, you can feel it in the air, man. All right, it's a major change coming, man. All right, and the Most High isn't playing, man. The Most High is executing judgment, man. All right, brothers have put up that video of dude falling from that amusement theme park ride, man. All right, so that's an example of the Most High passing out judgment, man. All right, the Most High is passing out judgment. Now is the time to get this word. All right, so you can. It's like now is the time to get this word, man. More so now than ever, man. All right, you gotta get this word, man, because Yahweh Yahweh Shai is the only way out of this hellhole, man. All right, because all hell is getting ready to break loose. All chaos is getting ready to break loose. All right, you want to be able to be saved from the said perils, because only the elect are going to be saved from these said perils. All right, and today through the Spirit power of Yahweh Shai, I want to go into the 5 wise versions, the 5 foolish versions. All right, because those 5 wise versions represent the elect. And the Most High is going to preserve them from these said perils that's getting ready to happen, all right, and are increasing in the land, man. All right, so, all right, bro, let's get that Matthew 25.
St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins which shook their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Right.
And 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish.
Right, and the 5 wise represents the elect. All right, the elect are going to have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times and strength of thy salvation. All right, because in these coming days, man, as these days are getting more wicked, more evil. All right, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what is going to keep brothers sane, man. Keep brothers sane. Keep brothers on that straight and narrow, man. All right, brothers not going to be out here scrambling like everybody else. All right, because everybody else, man, they're going to be like blind men. All right, they're going to be like blind men, searching and scavenging and killing each other. All right, and hunting and breaking into stores. All right, so the Most High is going to keep his men sane, and he's going to make sure that his men eat. He's going to have his angels guide brothers. All right, hey man, the Most High is going to show you his true power and what he's going to do for brothers. All right, you've seen what's like if you read about you read about things in the scriptures where the Most High has help the prophets out in the scriptures, man. And he's going to do the same thing on this side. All right, you're going to really see the Most High really make things manifest, man. Brothers are going to get spiritual powers and all, man.
Verse 3. And they that were foolish, verse 2. And 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. Verse 3. And they that were wise, that were foolish, took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right. Right, and the 5 foolish versions represent the 2/3, all right? And ultimately, the 2/3 that know that they're Israelites, man. But they're 2/3 anyway, man. All right, because they didn't take this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding when they had chance. All right.
And that they were foolish and took their lamps and took the oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. And while the bridegroom tarried, they all slept and slept. They all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him.
Right, man. All right, because hey, the Howard Shot is coming like a thief in the night. All right, so hey, man, you gotta watch as well as pray. All right, you gotta be standing upon your watch, paying attention. All right, and the brothers in the know, they know, man, that we are truly in the end, man. All right, you can tell by the events that's going on. All right, the Most High has given brothers signs, all right, of what's to come, man. All right, by way of the scripture. All right, so brothers know through the script, through the spirit power, how about you outside, through the scriptures, what's getting ready to happen, man.
Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And this shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions.
Right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like the brother was saying, man, not only the brothers, giving testimonies of dreams they get at the end, all right, and clearly the end is manifested, but you got people, regular people in the world that ain't, like I said, they ain't in the truth. On the internet giving testimonies of them seeing visions at the end.
Yep.
Seeing people burning in fire with the visions in it, and they think it's hell, and the visions that they're seeing is America being destroyed. That's the vision that they're seeing, really. All right? And they say they see Michael Jackson and all that. And it tells you in Revelation 20, it says it speaks about the dead coming out of the grave.
Yep.
And both sides might raise them up to get a people to listen. Rappers, whatever, they say they see rappers and like actors and shit like that in the hellfire, all right, being destroyed. Some of them that passed over. You know, I've been thinking about that through the spirit. Because there's one guy I remember a video said he saw Michael Jackson in the lake of fire. And then in Revelation 20 it says that hell and death, the grave, hell and death will be dead, the grave will be dead. You got people that are come out of the grave. Some will get delivered, and some will get destroyed. All right, so that's pretty scripture. All right, when they think they see hell, all right, a place called hell, but that's fiction. That's not real. All right. Yeah. Verse 29. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days that I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in heaven and all in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood. For the great and terrible day of the Lord coming. All right, so that's going on. All right, all those are signs in the heaven. All right, and so and all those things mean are signs to show that how close we are to the end.
Yep.
All right. Verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For the Mount Zion and Jerusalem shall be delivered. And the Lord has said, bring it whom the Lord shall call. All right, the wisdom is the elect. All right, you're the elect. It's going to call in the name of the Home by City outside. It's going to work. All right, you got a lot of people out there that know that there are a lot of people out there that know the name of the Home White House Child, but it's not going to work when all hell breaks loose. They're going to call in that name. All right, what backs that up is St. Matthew 7 chapter. Where it says, that's what the Lord Yahushua said, not even what the sentence to be Yahushua to get turned into the kingdom. All right? Just as you know you're an Israelite, y'all show the name of Yahushua to Yahushua. All right? But just because you know the name of Yahushua to Yahushua, I don't mean to get lifted. All right? Because there's a lot of dudes out here that are involved in other doctrines and other religions and all of that. And when all hell breaks loose, they're going to try to call in their name, but it ain't going to work.
Right.
All right? The scripture says, seek the Lord early.
Yep.
All right? Seek the Lord while he may be found. All right? But that's beforehand. The scriptures also say, after 12, seek the Lord in the days that I use. All right? You can't wait all the time to do wicked shit and call in the name of other God. Then when all hell breaks loose, then you want to try to worship the Most High. Call in the name of the Most High. It doesn't work like that, man. All right? Back in St. Matthew 25 and 6. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom coming. go you out to meet him. Verse 7, and all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, give us of your oil while our lamps are going out.
Right. So they didn't take the time, all right? They didn't take that time wisely, man. All right? They didn't they didn't take it serious. All right, right. They didn't take it serious. And the house shot came, man. All right. Now they sitting looking clueless, man. While the electric getting beamed up, they're getting ready to be destroyed, man. That's what their reward is going to be, destruction. All right.
It's Amos chapter 6 verse 1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountains of Samaria. As I said, woe to them that are at ease in Zion. All right, those are the ones who are people that ain't been taking it serious. But now you got other camps out there. Man will say, well, yeah, IUIC, I can say the name. IUIC, they've been lollygagging and talking about it. Trouble ain't don't beat them, pretty much. Ain't no hell where nothing bad will happen. We just go, keep beating up all hell breaks and all of that. Now they're talking about they're in trouble. Now they're writing out strategies, talking about underground railroads and all of that. Yeah, so just like that, man. Now they're waking up and realizing it's time to get serious.
Yep.
All right. Now they're waking up and realizing it's time to get serious, man. Yep. All right, but a lot of our people that wasn't taking it serious before, all hell breaks loose. Because all hell is getting ready to break loose.
Yep.
All right. The Most High might lead them high and dry. Which are named chiefly of the nations to whom the house of Israel comes. As verse 3. Ye that put far away the Amos 6:3. Ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seed of violence to come near. Right, ye that put far away the evil day. What's the evil day? Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
All right. Meaning what? We ain't looking for it. Pretty much. Ain't worried about it. All right. Verse 4. That lie upon beds of ivory and stretch them upon their couches and eat the lambs out of the flock and the calves out of the midst of the stall. That chant to the sounds of violence and invention to themselves. Instruments of music like David that drink wine and bowls and look themselves in the cheap ointment. They are not grieved for the instruments of jokes. Right, basically you need your children, man. You need your attitude. Lord, they coming back with y'all shoes. I'm gonna just chill. I'm not going to do as many videos as I possibly can. I'm not going to go out and do the highways and the byways as much as I possibly can. All right, when it's cold, it's hot, when it's raining, I'm not going to go out there and just waste your time. All right, and while we're watching out, be out there and raining and all of that. Just chilling, basically. Your attitude is just chilling. You're comfortable in Babylon. Right? Yeah. You're, like the scripture said, you're laying upon beds of ivory. Meaning you're chilling. Like you're saying, in Europe, they say, use my ivory tower. Basically, you're looking good. All right, that was the problem. That's the attitude. Now a lot of them will start to wake up and see what time it is. But it might be too late. Most times I already have a part of gift, man. All right? This is the thing now, but the thing is, this is the thing based on faith. We believe that Jacob's trouble was going to happen. That's why we did everything possible. We started with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone to make sure we got that protection with all hell breaks. All right, we didn't wait until gas prices were $4 a gallon or there's barely no food on the shelves. We didn't wait to say, oh, now let's get serious. We didn't wait to do that. All right? And we're not boasting and bragging on ourselves, but starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the brothers working them down, we didn't wait. We were doing it when there was plenty of food on the shelves. When gas was $1 a gallon, $2 a gallon. All right? Now you got people out there starting to see that all hell is getting ready to break. Presidents have been everything about so bad. And now everybody wants to try to jump on the bandwagon. A lot of these niggas is too late, man. All right? Back in Matthew chapter 25, verse 7, they did it. And all those virgins arose and took their lamps. Verse 8, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of the oil while our lamps is going out.
Right. Yeah, that means that they don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? So, hey, in that day, the Most High is just going to protect them. They're going to be sitting ducks, man. They're going to be, their reward is destruction. How the Most High sees fit to destroy them, man. All right? That's scary, man, because the Most High, hey, man, the Most High is terrible, man. All right? You know he's going to amp things up, man. You know he's going to turn things up. All right? Just like we always, like we've been saying for this year, man. All right, through the spirit power, Yahweh Shemi Shot. This year is the year of the turn up. And hey, man, the Most High has been showing you that He's nothing to play with, man. All right, but those 5 wise virgins, they taking it as a joke, man. The 2/3 are taking it as a joke, but this is not a joke. All right, this is life or death, literally. All right.
Verse 9. Verse 8, not verse 9. But the wise answer saying, not so, ye shall be not enough for us. And you will go ye rather to them that sell and buy for themselves.
Right, because again, man, the Most High is getting ready to take His word off these streets, man. All right, because this is where the truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is. Starting with the elders, the apostles, elders, the great millstone, man. All right, on the highways and byways, that's where the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is. The Most High is getting ready to take that away, man. All right, bro, let's grab, hold it, let's grab Amos 8 and 11. All right, because that day is coming, man. All right, that the Most High is not going to have His men out here on the highways and byways.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, you gave the Lord, says the Lord, saying, I will sit a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor of thirst for water, but in hearing the words of the Lord.
Right, and hey, that famine is coming, is coming as well. It's getting worse as well, man. All right, but the Most High is getting ready to take His word off the highways and byways. All right, and when persecution comes, you know that the word is over with, man. All right, you know that the Most High is taking His word away. Because the Most High is tired of talking, man. All right, the Most High only talks for so long. He's a man of action. All right. Yeah, the Most High is a man of action. Watch it, brothers. The Most High is a man of action, man. The Most High is getting ready to get busy on the 2/3, man. All right, because they're not taking this serious. All right, everything's a laughing matter. Everything's a chill moment. All right. Now it's time to buckle down, man. All right, and realize there's nothing here in Esau's kingdom, man, but death and destruction. This is the only life that you have here in Babylon the Great, which is the scriptures, man. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right, it's truth. All right.
That's it. In the famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even into the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
All right, so that the Most High is going to take His word, all right, off the highways and hedges, man. All right, but this is where the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is. All right, hey, like it says in Ezekiel, the Most High is going to make the brothers' tongues clean to their mouth. I mean, they won't be able to speak, man. All right. That means his brother won't be going out on the highways and byways. That day is coming very soon. All right? Oh, come on.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. Right, so in these times, the knowledge is not there for the majority of our people. They taking heed to it. Right? But as far as Esau, depending on Esau to bring out the truth of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shah, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. So by Esau, that's why a majority of our people are wicked. Because the rulers of this land, all right, don't push the wisdom, God, the understanding of Yahweh Shemi Shah. All right, but the Lord has set His men up to do so. But the majority of our people are taking heed. The only one is elect. All right, the just prophet. Verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and the blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwells therein shall languish. That's getting ready to happen. All right, this whole land is about to be important, man.
Yeah.
You got the president now of Babylon, Biden, coming out saying, telling you what's about to happen pretty much. Same thing the elders and apostles of great millstone be telling you for years.
Yeah.
All right, now the president of Babylon is coming out and telling you what's about to go down. But the majority of our people ain't taking heed to it. All right, well, now a lot of people are waking up and realizing it. All right, he said there's going to be shortages, more shortages. All right, like we mentioned last week, I'm seeing now more pumps, their bags on it. So that means they're running out of gas. All right, and they're not refilled. A lot of the pumps, a lot of the stations I see, with the bag over the pump, it's been like that for like a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And what that tell you? They tell you they're running out of gas. Not only is gas sky high, they're running out of gas.
Yep.
And they're trying to make top dollar before they let us run out.
Yep.
All right. And Putin just decided, I don't know exactly what that contract is, but he said he's going to sell his oil for a week, the rest of the week. All right. I'm saying to watch, like I mentioned in the video I did, is watch to see what Saudi Arabia is doing. All right. They decide they're not, dealing in they want to sell their oil for something other than the U.S. dollar. That's really going to kill the petrol gallon. But we got to wait and see how that plays out.
Yep.
But therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that the world therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the flock, with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fish of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for their people. Let no man strive nor reprove another. The people are as they strive with the priests. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophets also shall fall with thee, the false prophets. In the night, and I will destroy thy mother. Verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. But thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Right, and that's the foolish virgins. They rejected knowledge. Again, the 5 foolish virgins are the ones that know the truth, but they're 2/3 too, and they're going to be destroyed too. All right, so that's the 2/3. They have rejected the knowledge, even though they may know they're Israelites, but they didn't eat the whole roll. You got Israelites out there that aren't teaching the same doctrine as the elders and the apostles of great millstone.
Right.
If they, how about y'all gave them the correct doctrine? All right. You got Gentiles out there that haven't eaten the whole roll, so they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right. Not only are the 2/3 destroyed for a lack of knowledge, if you ain't got the whole truth, and you ain't teaching the whole truth, you're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You ain't got the whole truth. All right? Jakes out there that don't know what the MOTP is, just winging it. All right? Jakes out there that just winging other scriptures, they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge as well. You don't know the whole book. All right? Like the elders and the apostles of great millstone, bringing them down. And I will also reject thee, and thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, and I will also forget thy children. All right, yours is going to forget your children, so when all hell breaks loose, you and your own, man, you're going to die, your wife is going to die, and your children are going to die. All right? Because you rejected the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of your whole body, your shop. All right? Or you didn't take this truth serious before the evil day came. Codes or whatever. All right? Back in Amos chapter 8, verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even into the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Right. Again, man, the Most High is getting ready to take His word off the highways and the hedges. All right. And it's coming, man. All right. It's right around the corner. So that tells you right there that you don't have a long time, man. All right. Hey, the Most High is tired of talking, man. All right. And hey, like it says in Revelation, he that is filthy still let him still be filthy. Roughly paraphrasing. You'll grab that, bro. Roughly paraphrasing. Slacking, not roughly paraphrasing. Slacking. You'll grab that, Bob Shaw.
This is Revelation chapter 21. It's Revelation chapter 22, verse 10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of this prophecy or of this book, for the time is at hand.
All right. And the time is at hand, man. All right. That these prophecies are out. The breakdowns are out. All right. The Most High has it where, all right, you can go on YouTube, all right, and get it for free, man. All right. Any time, any day. All right. So it's out there, man. All right. Yep, it's not sealed anymore.
Yep. In Revelation, there was a book that made 7 years, Revelation 5, when the Lord Yahweh came and certain men of the book and gave understanding to certain men. Not a book is unsealed.
The whole truth is out, man.
Revelation 22 and 10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of this prophecy or of this book, for the time is at hand. Verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. He that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. So, hey, again, man. All right. Hey, you not taking this serious, man. All right. Hey, either you gonna take this serious, and you gonna the Most High gonna preserve you from the said perils, or you just laid up for destruction, man. All right. And the 2/3, the Most High has them laid up for destruction. All right. So they're not going to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. They're not trying to seek the Lord, man.
Yeah, the ones that are filthy are the ones that don't accept the truth.
Right.
The ones that they know the truth, but they're not accepting the whole doctrine.
Right.
And that makes you filthy.
Yep.
The scripture said, blessed is he that keeps his garment. The Lord Yahweh gave a parable about the wedding garment. And it said, the parable spoke about a man having on a filthy garment. A filthy garment, you know, Salaki, that's talking about, that's in Zechariah, about the filthy garment. We all that copies there already. But the scripture says, blessed is he that keepeth his garment. You don't want to be found caught with a filthy garment. All right, you want a clean, righteous, and holy garment. All right. You can say, blessed is he that keepeth his garment. You see, walk naked, you see his shame.
Yep.
So you want to have a clean garment, meaning you want to know this truth, accept this truth, and do it best you can to push it. Yeah, you want to be found without a wedding garment or a filthy wedding garment. All right, you definitely don't want to be found with both. You don't want to be found out with both, especially with no wedding garment. Right, the Lord Yahweh said, why did you come in, roughly paraphrasing, having no garment? All right? And he said the man was speechless. And he said, cast him out into outer darkness.
Yep.
I think that's This is St. Matthew chapter 22, verse 11. And when the king came to see the guests, the king is Yahweh, the guests of the elect, or Israel, represents Israel, he saw that there was a man that had not on a wedding garment. Right. And he said unto him, hey, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servant, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him out into outer darkness. There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. Right, many are called, but few are chosen. All right. So again, you want to be found with a clean garment. And you definitely want to have on the garment. All right. You definitely want to have on the garment, man. You want to be when the Lord comes with the wedding represents the Lord coming. All right. And delivering his elect. And the ones that have on the garment, a clean wedding, have on a garment, all right, the Lord's going to deliver them. All right, but the ones that don't have on the garment, meaning that they was lollygagging, all right, or bullshit, the Most High is going to, like I said, I was trying to cast them over out of darkness. They're going to be destroyed. All right? You're going to be found with the garment. All right? Clean, nice, holy garment. All right? Not a physical garment, for sure. Like the scripture said, we're going to prophesy the sackcloth. We're not talking about nice, super clean garments. All right, like some can't wear. All right, the spiritual garment is going to be clean. All right. All right. Again, the scripture says we want to prophesy the sackcloth. Some people use that scripture and say, you gotta have a nice garment. Nah, hey, come on, man. All right. Come on, man. How we gonna have nice? Scripture say we're gonna kill our enemies for one of all things, nakedness and hunger and thirst. All All right. We ain't supposed to be looking for the best of the best here.
Right.
We're in our enemies right now. We got to serve our enemies for our stuff. We ain't supposed to be looking for the best of the best here. All right. The best garments, the best finest. We supposed to be looking for that. All right. Got the order going, right? You want to read it again?
Come on.
Revelation 22 and 10 again. Verse 11. Revelation 22 and 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
All right. And, being unjust and filthy, all right, that means you're 2/3, man. All right, that means you're not coming to the word, you're not going to take it serious, all right. But you being holy, all right, being just, all right, that means you're part of the elect, all right. And
yeah, like you say the market, you ate the microchip, you're filthy, man.
Yep.
And you're holy.
Yep.
All right, that makes you filthy.
Yep, that's because that means you're adding and taking away from the word, man. All right, and the Most High is going to destroy you for doing that, man. All right, this is serious business, man. All right, this is very serious.
Yeah,
all right. World
Economic Forum basically just told you, look, the money system is about to be kicked to this whole money system is about to be kicked to the curb, and we're about to go to a digital system.
Yep.
And we all know what that's talking about, man. So, but how would you explain that to your congregation? They're not one of their congregation about that. You don't think that's in the Bible? A whole new money system coming? You don't think that's in the Bible? It says that no man might buy and sell. How do we buy and sell now? With debit cards and credit cards and paper money. That's how we get coins and shit like that. That's how we buy and sell now. The scriptures clearly say that no man is gonna be able to buy and sell in these days. All right, so obviously that's talking about something else. That's talking about a new currency or something.
Yep.
All right. The scriptures tell you the penalty to take it. If you decide to take the mark.
Yep.
If the Most High puts spirit in you to take the mark, it tells you the penalty to take it. All right, so that's a super important thing you gotta warn your people about. All right, what the MOTB is. That's a super important prophecy you gotta break down.
Yep.
Especially in these times, because now we see it's coming. The president's talking about it, the World Economic Forum, people are talking about it.
Hey, to add on to what the brother is saying, the Most High warns you not once but twice, man, of what the reward is.
Years, you know, going back when the elders been on YouTube, been warning for years about this.
Yeah.
Way more than a couple times.
Yeah,
Every day there's a video, brothers do a video about the MOTP. Every day.
Yeah.
All right, or what it is, breaking it down, going into an article about what it is. The Most High, we were non-stop. Non-stop, the Most High warning about it. Y'all about to see y'all warning about it. All right? So there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. All right, when you take it, if you decide to take it, when the Most High puts the spirit in you, take it to 2/3, but there's no excuse, man. You can't say you wasn't warned. All right? You can't say you wasn't warned.
Oh, you go back and ask.
Verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut.
Right, man. So that's the most sucky. That's Yahweh Shah coming and the elect being delivered, man. All right. The 2/3 being left behind. The 2/3 being left behind, man, to be destroyed, man. All right. Because again, man, the Most High requires a sacrifice. All right. Either you sacrifice now, all right, and hearken unto the Lord, or you be part of the sacrifice in Basra. All right. That big sacrifice. All right. That the Most High is getting ready to have, man. All right. Hey, man. Again, man, this is a serious matter, man. All right. Because hey, the elect are going to be preserved from these said perils, but the 2/3 are not, man. All right. Oh yeah, come on. It's not windy enough. You know. All right, hey man, this is a serious matter, man. All right, Because again, the 2/3 are going to be destroyed, man. All right, and he tells you, and the Most High tells you throughout the scriptures how he's going to destroy the 2/3, man. All right, so that should put fear in your heart, man.
The bridegroom came, and they were ready, went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterwards came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. And Yahushua, open to us. He answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
All right, man. So that's the reason why you're supposed to watch as well as pray. You're supposed to be standing upon your watch, man, at all times, man. All right, paying attention. All right, because hey, man, again, the scriptures tell you that the Lord is coming as a thief in the night, man. All right, and you don't want to get caught, all right, with your pants down, man. All right. Those 2/3, all right, those 5 foolish virgins, they got caught with their pants down, man. And that's a scary thing because if you do have some sense of a no, you know that you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. All right,
They
bro.
don't believe in this.
Come on.
Until now, and a lot of people are talking about it now. All right, because they see things happen. Again, it's a thing based on faith, man.
Yeah.
It's easy to believe something if you see something happen.
Yeah,
It's easy to believe it. But if it don't happen, and while it's not happening, you believe it. That's your what? Faith. You got faith to believe in the scriptures. If you ain't doing, getting ready for the return, you really don't believe in the Bible. Because if you really believe in the Bible, you believe that people niggas always talking about we in the last days. But the Bible tells you what's going to be happening in the last days, right? So, really, if you weren't taking heed beforehand, you really don't believe in the Bible, man.
Right.
Really, to be honest, you really just don't believe in the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh, why niggas always talking about, the Most High, who wrote the Bible? Who wrote that book? Niggas really just don't believe in the Bible. A lot of niggas just don't believe in the Bible, man. At the end of the day, all right?
Hey, if you don't believe, man, you're gonna be destroyed.
Well, they don't believe it's the words of the Most High, basically.
Pretty
What I
simple.
meant to say, no.
Let me get 2 Ezra 9 and 7.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Right. So that's the elect, right? The elect are the ones that the Most High is going to preserve from these sad perils, right? Because just best believe, all right, that things are going to get worse, man.
To escape.
Yep. The Most High is going to allow them to escape, all right? What's getting ready to happen, man? All right. Isaiah 65, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All right, that's really going to happen, man. All right. Jacob's really going to be out here scrambling, man. All right, looking for that next meal. All right, resulting to cannibalism. All right, eating their own children.
Yeah, Hamilton Hart mentioned in a video he did about the movie The Road. That's a good movie to go watch, man. That's a real good movie to go watch, man. That movie leaves you with goosebumps. I never seen it. I mean, I heard it before. I never, watched it. But the other day I decided to watch it. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, man. Times 10. All right. Got a quick piece of this. Second Ezra chapter 15. Second Ezra chapter Why just go this second Ezra chapter 16 verse 15 15 verse Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 65. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Lord, even so shall Yahweh do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword, and thy city shall be broken down, and all thou shalt perish with the sword in the field. And they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger and the bread and the thirst of water. Right? It said they should eat their own flesh. All right, what's your own flesh? Your children.
Yeah.
All right, like it's a saying in the world. This is my flesh and blood. This is my flesh and blood son right here. Yeah, niggas gonna eat their kids, gonna eat their children, man. It's just like that again, like in that movie The Road. You know, that shit's crazy. That's a crazy movie, man. That's a movie like Elder Tahar said. That's a movie everybody should go watch, and that's how it's gonna be out here. Survival of the fittest ain't gonna be the word for that day, man. It's gonna be times 20, man. Especially more people here in America, man.
Yeah.
All right. People that are used to having the so-called best of the best. All right, used to luxuries, being able to go to McDonald's and all that stuff. All that's gonna be good away with, man. You gonna have to go out there and hunt for your food. Just like in that movie The Road, there ain't gonna be nowhere to get food, nowhere. All the stores are gonna be empty. Or you might go and break in people's houses, like it tells you in 2 Ninjas 15:2. They should go break in each other's houses, basically destroying one another's houses with the sword. But after a while, what's gonna happen when the food is going out of the grocery store and the food in the house is gone? What are people gonna turn to then? After all the leaves and the grass is gone. When people are tired of eating leaves and grass and they want some flesh to eat, they want some meat to eat. All the cows have been killed, all the horses have been eaten. All right, then what are people going to turn to? All right, they're going to turn to eating each other, eating their own kids. All right, drinking their own blood for the very hunger of bread of thirst and the thirst of water. Thou has unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. And in the passage they shall rush, and the idol city shall destroy some portion of thy land, and consume parts of the glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. All right, so that's the they're gonna eat their own kids, man. They're gonna eat their own children, man. All right.
Yeah, man. It's really finna get rough, man. So you need your Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be your shield and your buckler, man. All right, to be your strong stay, man. All right, because everything as you know it, man, is going to disappear, man. It's only getting worse, man. All right, and you're not taking Yahweh Shem Yahushua serious, man. All right, that means that you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. The Most High is going to have a way for you to be destroyed, man. All right. When your fear comes, the Most High is going to bring your fear upon you, man. All right, that you fear. All right. Destroy you, man.
Back in 2 Ninjas chapter 9, verse 8, it shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land. And within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Right. They're the first fruits. The Lord's chosen. All right. Found with no guile. All right. The elect. All right. So the Most High is going to preserve the elect from these said perils, these dangers. All right. That's getting ready to happen, man. All right. Because Daniel the 12th chapter tells you there's going to be a day never before seen. All right.
Famine is a danger.
Yep.
Starving to death is obviously a danger. All right. Troops in the street, having no mercy on anybody, even women and children. That's a peril. You gotta be delivered from. You're not just gonna survive that. You think you're just gonna skip through the flowers in that day? Yeah, you need your Yahweh Shem Yahushua to preserve you. Well, the elect is gonna be skipping through the flowers in that day. All right. The Lord's gonna protect you.
That made me think about Joe the fifth chapter. Yeah.
And within my borders, for I sanctified them for me from the beginning. Verse 9, then shall they be in purification, which now have abused my ways, and that I have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Right. So again, that's those 5 foolish virgins. All right. Then take heed to the word, shoved it off. All right. Hey man, they're gonna dwell in torment, man. All right. The Most High is gonna really F them up, man. All right, in a major way. All right. That day is coming, man. All right? Everybody that's scoffing and mocking the word, man, that day is coming, man. All right? This is the truth right here, man. All right? Either if you accept it or not. All right?
Yeah, I got a quick piece of
Come on, bro.
It's been coming out a lot lately through the Spirit. This is Romans chapter 3. The book of Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. But yet let every Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mighty overcomest when thou art judged. But if the righteous condemn the righteous of the godly, of Yahweh, what shall we say then? Is Yahweh unrighteous who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man, Yahweh forbid. But then how shall Yahweh judge the world? All right, so like I said, what if some do not believe? Shall they faith? Or the unbelief make the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which are the prophecies without effect? All right, Yahweh forbid. So no, just because you don't believe, all right, that famine's coming, all right, the president's telling you now, Biden's telling you now, clearly. Right. The World Economic Forum Council or whatever is telling you, all right? So it's not just the prophets of the Lord telling you anymore. Now Esau is telling you out of his own mouth, all right? What he's about to do to it in his own kingdom, all right? You know, and now it's clearly manifested. What is here? A lot of our people still don't believe, all right? Still don't believe that this is about to happen, all right? And you still ain't seeing a bunch of people running up the brothers' camps. But that's about to happen though. That's about there's gonna be, you're gonna see crowds of people coming out real soon, to starting with the elders and brothers bringing on down camp, man. You gonna see crowds of brothers, crowds of people, man. A lot of them are going, the Lord might have mercy on, but a bunch of them the Lord's gonna condemn, man. And a lot of them might have scoffed on the internet, might have walked by 100 times, drove by 100 times, didn't say nothing, but they see all hell breaking, you gotta want to come and get right.
That's Jake for you though, man. Jake likes to wait last minute, man. All right. But like the brother quoted earlier, all right, seek the Lord while he may should be found. Seek the Lord in the days of thy youth. May be found, selected. While he may be found, man. All right. The most hey man, you gotta seek the Lord early, man. All right.
Who the mouthpiece of the Lord? The prophets.
Yeah.
All right, on the streets teaching. All right, that's the Lord. That's who you're supposed to be seeking to. We're not saying we're Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but the Lord set his men up to teach the word, to tell you what he's about to do. Yeah. Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. And they that have loved my law, verse 10. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, verse 11. And they that have loved my law while they had yet liberty, and when yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood it not, but despised it.
Right. And what does Proverbs 13:13 tell you, man? All right. He that despises the word shall be destroyed, man.
Right.
This is paraphrase.
And this is the time of repentance.
Yep.
They said they understood not. They didn't understand the times how close we are to the end.
Yeah. All
right. They didn't understand. They didn't understand how much time they had left.
Yep.
And they weren't taking heed. They weren't walking circumspect. That's why I said that's why Israel said to the spirit of Yahweh but understood it not.
Yep.
When the time of repentance was open. Now is the time to repent. Not when all hell breaks loose. Now is the time to repent.
Yep.
All right, but a lot of our people are going to try to wait to the last minute. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua ears will be closed.
Yep.
They let them be sealed. Revelation, the 7th chapter will be fulfilled. All the 144,000 and the 1/3 will be sealed. All right? And the rest of people crying to the Lord just going to laugh at you, man. Turn his back on you. All right?
Yep.
Verse 11. It's like in verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
And that's the only way that they're going to understand, man. All right, that's the only way Jake understands is by that death by pain. All right, and the Most High has many ways of showing you that death by pain, man. All right, those missiles for one. All right, a lot of Jake are going to eat missiles, man. Are going to be missile food. All right, because they don't want to hearken unto the Lord. All right, hey man, that's scary, man. That's a scary sight, man. All right. That shows you, man. The Most High is nothing to play with, man. The Most High is getting ready to truly flex his muscles, man. All right, and bring all these plagues upon Babylon the Great and the world, man. All right, to show you.
Verse 13, therefore be thou not curious on how the ungodly should be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created.
Right. So, right, man, the world is created for the righteous. All right. Ultimately, all Israel, but hey, first up is the elect, man. The elect get that paradise first. All right. Hey, everybody else, man. You gonna have to. The Most High is gonna destroy you. You gonna have to come back through reincarnation. All right. That's how that happens, man. All right. But then you want to get it on the first try. Yeah, come on, Salaki. Salaki on the word. Yeah, that's a better way of
can't take, the Lord's not taking on you. The Lord did that one time. He's not going to do it again. He's just going to kill you and then bring you back. All right, program you keep the loss. Like the Lord did that already one time in Egypt.
Yep.
Look how the niggas were paid. The same people coming back. And they're doing the same as that thing. So like it tells you in Ezekiel the 20th chapter, the Lord just purge them out and then bring them back later in the kingdom throughout the time in the kingdom of heaven. Which won't be long, all right, because we're gonna really be fruitful and multiply. So that really won't take. Like I heard some elders and brothers say we could bring back the 2/3 within the first year, all right, because we're really gonna be able to be fruitful and multiply, man.
Correct.
All right, meaning men are gonna have a lot of sex with all their women or whatever, all right, and bring back the nation quicker, man. No, it ain't gonna take that long, man. So, just me speaking as a man, I don't know, all right, but the brothers gonna be getting it in, like Elders and Brown say, brothers gonna be getting it in the kingdom, all right, for sure, all right.
But they're
gonna have multiple women, they're gonna have multiple women, all right. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Except for this faggot society, they tell you only can have one, all right, and then on top of all of that, you all of that, all right, you got Esau pushing the gay agenda, the alphabet agenda, and that's killing off the population of Israel, man. All right.
That devil was pushing that hard, man. He's pushing that LGBT agenda hard, man.
That's one reason why they gotta do it, man. All right. You don't see Christians and all that more about that. They're still talking about how black people hate the Israelites.
Right.
With no proof, no evidence, and all that. But they ain't saying nothing about Disney talking about converting your kids to homosexuality. They ain't talking about that.
Yep.
All right. They're cool with that, man. Like vocab alone, they don't say nothing about that. All right. Fuck the world, man. All right. That's why this place gotta go, man. ASAP. Pray for shorter days. All right. Verse 13. Therefore be thou not curious of how the ungodly should be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and whom the world is created.
Right. Again, all right. The world is created for Israel, man. All right, but the 2/3 aren't going to get it on first dibs, man. Only the elect. All right. Only the elect are going to get that the kingdom of heaven. All right, first. All right. 2/3 got to die, man.
Verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish, and shall be saved.
Right, and that speaks volumes, man. All right, because Israel is numbered like the sands of the sea. All right, you can't count them. Only the Most High knows the number, man. All right, that speaks volumes. It's gonna be a lot of dead Jake, man. All right, especially here in Babylon. All right, it's gonna be a lot of dead Jake, man.
Yeah, and it's a sin to number Israel. That's why another video you saw with the census and all that.
Yep.
Now he just came out talking about black people and Latino, and we miscounted a lot of blacks. And you're not supposed to number the children of Israel.
Right.
All right. And he came out with an art. Came out yesterday, not yesterday, but a few weeks ago, talking about a number of blacks and Latinos and Native Americans wasn't accounted for in the census. You're not supposed to number Israel, man.
Right.
All right. All right. Verse 17. He answered me and said, like also as the field is, so is also the sea. And as the flower be, such also the color. Also such as the workman is, such as the work. And the husband himself, as in the husbandry, also, for it was the time of the world.
Right. So again, man. All right. The Most High is getting ready to bring on destruction. All right. Either you take heed and you deliver your soul, or not, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. All right. But that's what's getting ready to happen, man. The Most High is getting ready to bring on full destruction. All right. He's going to deliver his elect, save his elect from these said perils. All right. And the 2/3 are going to get caught up in the destruction. All right. That's what's getting ready to happen. All right. But people don't think that it's going to happen, but this is right around the corner, man. All right. If you're paying attention.
Verse 18. Now will I prepare the world which was not yet made, even for them that dwell in it now. Live no man speak against me. But then everyone that obeyeth, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupt by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves.
Let me get Zechariah. Let me get Zechariah 13 and 8. Right here. I'm gonna grab Job, the 5th chapter. Oh yeah,
This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it should come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third should be left therein.
Right. And that's what the Most High is getting ready to do to these 2/3. The Most High is getting ready to destroy them. All right, because they don't want to hearken unto the Lord. They don't want to. They're not taking this serious. All right. So what you think the Most High is going to do? He's going to deliver you to the sword, man. All right. Man, woman, and child. All right. The Most High has no respect of persons. All right.
But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and the Lord, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
See, and that's the elect. All right. The elect are going to call upon the Lord in these days, in these coming days, and the Most High is going to hear them. All right. He's going to hear them when they call upon his name. All right, and he's going to deliver them. All right, he's going to give brothers spiritual powers, like I said before. All right, he's going. The Most High is really going to it's like, how can I put it? Bring upon divine intervention, man. All right, the Most High is going to show you some wonderful works, man, that he's going to do for brothers, man.
All right, quick piece. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse, Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 12. In the third part Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 12. And the third part the third part of thee shall die with this pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee. And the third part shall fall by the sword round about thee, and I will scatter the third part into the wind, and I will draw out a sword after them. Right, which is the 2/3. And they're marked for death, man. Rather they die in Jacob's trouble, and martial law and all that, or rather the Most High lets them live long enough to see the missiles. All right, either way they're gonna die, man. They're marked for death. They're marked for judgment. All right.
But the elect have that spiritual mark. All right, that's going that the Most High. It's like the elect are going to have that spiritual mark. That's gonna
Ezekiel 9
Ezekiel 9 and 40. The elect are going to have that spiritual mark, so that the Most High is going to preserve them, man. All right.
Yeah, they said, come not near any man that have the mark. All right, that mark again is a spiritual mark to be exempt from judgment. All right, from the judgment that the Most High is getting ready to bring.
Cause you
got the mark of the beast. You got the mark of the beast. You are marked for judgment, but it's death. That mark there is a whole nother mark.
That's a whole nother mark, like the brother said, man. That's the mark of the Lord, man.
Quackwa. All right, means I believe quackwa, which means to be exempt from judgment, if I'm not mistaken. You got the mark in Revelation 13 for Quackwa, but you don't want that mark. That mark is a mark of death.
You don't want the mark of death. You want the mark of everlasting life, man. All right. That spiritual mark is that everlasting life.
Back in Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall hear, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say it is my people, and this should say the Lord should say, and this should say the Lord my power.
All right. So again, man, who you think is going to keep the elect from the hour of temptation? All right. Let's grab that, bro. Revelation 3 and 10. All right.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right. And the hour of temptation is the mark of the beast. All right. That RFID microchip. All right. Who you think is going to keep the elect from taking that mark? All right. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. It's going to keep the elect from taking that mark. All right. But the 2/3, they're going to receive that mark. They're not going to have that spiritual mark that's going to be exempt from judgment. All right. They're going to be destroyed, man. And it's coming upon the whole world. All right. Wherever so Jacob scattered. All right. So hey, that mark of the beast is coming. Is going to be everywhere, man. All right.
And I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
All right. You got to hold fast. Take this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth, man. All right, that the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, stay in the truth.
Yep.
If you fall out the truth, you lost your crown.
Yep. You gotta stay in this truth, man. All right. You gotta be faithful unto death. All right. And how do you be faithful unto death? Through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna give brothers that increase. All right.
This Revelation chapter 3, verse 3. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. And therefore thou shalt not watch. I will come on thee as a thief. Right, you don't watch. All right, you lose your crown. You quit watching. All right, but if you're not watching at all, you're gonna be destroyed. On thee as a thief, and thou shalt know that what hour, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee, because you ain't watching no more. All right, so you basically set it on your lead like you don't care anymore. All right. Verse 4. That's pretty much. Well, let me keep it. I can read verse 4. And thou hast a few names, even in Sardis, which have not defiled their garments, and they shall walk right. They stay the truth. And they shall walk with me in white, for they are worthy. Verse 5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. And he hath heard, and he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith to the churches. Right, so it said, he that overcometh by the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before the Father. Yahweh Shai is the mediator between us and the Heavenly Father. So the Lord confesses you to him, and yeah, he did my work. And when he did the work, he did our work. He stayed faithful. He definitely didn't take the mark. He didn't take the jab. He didn't take anything involving the crown rail 19. He didn't, basically didn't bow down to none of Esau's demands and went against the scriptures. All right. So he stayed faithful and true. And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, confess you to the Heavenly Father Yahweh. You'll be a part of the elect. If you're a part of the elect, your name can confess to you before the Heavenly Father Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, you're a part of the elect. Yahweh Shai confessing them niggas' names like Will Smith and a nigga like that, he ain't confessing his name to the Father. Most High is gonna mark that on my death. You receive this consolation.
Yep.
Yeah, these niggas keep talking about that shit, man. That shit was all staged.
Stage, yep.
Who cares, man? All right, slap. Who cares? You never seen niggas slap before? All right, it's TV. You watch, niggas fight professionally in boxing. My niggas don't talk about that. Niggas get their brains beat in boxing. All right, niggas ain't there. Come on, man.
All these prophecies going happening, and niggas still stuck on the Will Smith slap.
That's what that whole thing was about. And look at the shit they were doing shit that was going on while all people were talking about that. People talking about, Putin made the announcement about the rubles, and Biden came out and said he's going to release the oil reserves, the rest of the oil, or some of the oil reserves, or might be all the oil reserves for what you call it, for the oil reserves that they got. Then he had his son's laptop or whatever, supposed to have dire information on it. And all that was staged to get people's attention away from that. The elect ain't gonna fall for that. The elect gonna still straight past, man. All right, anyway. I mean, brothers might have spoke about it, but we're not worried about that.
Brothers not head over heels about it. Cause Hollywood is staged anyways, man.
Yeah, Chris Rock deserves to be slapped. He's not funny.
God.
If anybody deserves to get slapped, it's him. He ain't funny, man, at all. He might be an Edomite, man. He never been funny to me, but he might be Edomite for real. I'm just he's just ain't funny. Yeah, that was all right. We did Revelation 10. Revelation, going back to Revelation 3, we're staying in Revelation 3, jumping down to verse 11. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, and no man take thy crown. Verse 12, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall no more go out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down from heaven for my power, and I will write upon him my new name.
And that's the elect, all right? That's the elect. The Most High is going to preserve the elect. He's going to deliver the elect, all right? Let's grab Job the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna my time with that. All right. So the Most High is going to deliver the elect with 6 troubles. All right. Like it says here in Job 5 and 17. Starting with 17.
It's Job chapter 5 verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in the 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Fine. So again, all right. Read it again, bro. One more time.
Job chapter 20. I said it's like Job chapter 5 verse 20. Verse 19 is like it. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Right. So that destruction that the Most High is getting ready to rain upon Babylon the Great, all right, it's not going to touch the elect. All right, they're going to be up in the chariots. All right, away from danger. All right, watching the reward of the wicked. All right, through that sea of glass. All right. So hey, that's the righteous man reward. All right, for hearkening to the Lord's word, watching. All right, and the Most High giving them that spiritual mark. All right.
Yeah. This Revelation chapter 11, verse 18, and the nations were. Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. And I beheld, and when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of the hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell upon the earth, even as the fig cast from an untimely figs. And when she is shaken of the almighty wind, which is that destruction, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. And every mountain and island will move out of the place. And what's the only thing that's going to do that is what? The nukes.
Yep.
All right? You got to be out of here before the by the seventh trump, you got to be out of here. The elect is going to be out of here. All right, verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, follow us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, who shall be able to stand? All right, this Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back on that day. And while the chariots are here tearing people, whooping ass, the Lord's whooping people's ass with the chariots, all right, killing people with the chariots, the missiles are going to be dropping as well. All right? And it's going to be a day, Yahweh Shai is going to bring wrath. That's why the scripture said, that's why I said, old men said, let the rocks and things fall on us and hide us from the face of the Lamb. The Lamb is the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right? When they're hiding in them bunkers, they'd rather die in them bunkers, let shit fall on their head and kill them to death to see Yahweh Shai, man. Basically. All right? Back in Job chapter 5, verse 19, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. Verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in the war from the power of the sword.
So again, man, that's the Most High, Yahweh Shai, all right, preserving his elect, all right? Brothers are going to eat in that day, man, all right? Most High is going to, if no matter how the Most High has it, all right? Most High might have ravens feed a brother, all right, or whatever. The possibilities are wide, man. All right, when you're talking about Yahweh Shai, man, the Most High Yahweh Shai can do anything, man. All right. Look at Elijah, man. All right.
Yeah, it's a scripture. I think it's in Numbers. The Lord, I forget how it goes, but basically it might have been Moses. It might have somebody. One man asked, said something. I forgot how it goes. Just roughly paraphrased it. And the Lord said, "Can I not bring all the fish out of the sea?" You might be by the riverbed somewhere. The Lord bring fish out of the sea. Bring a great number of brim or whatever lawful fish you can eat out of the sea, out of the river or whatever, or sea or wherever you are. All right. The Lord might do that for you, man. All right.
Man, there's nothing impossible for Yahweh Shai, man.
Just believe it, man. Just believe it. Just all you gotta do is believe it.
His elect are going to believe. All right. Look at Daniel. Look how the Most High preserved Daniel in the lion's den, man. All right. Those are examples. All right.
Yeah,
for us to follow. Yeah.
Paul through all his journeys.
Yeah.
All right. He in Corinthians, he gave a breakdown of all things that happened to him. Shipwreck. His own countrymen turned against him, stoned him. You know, journeys, walking. He was on foot. It ain't like Paul had a Mustang, man. He was on foot.
Right.
Or horseback. Or journey. It ain't like he was that was perilous time. They had probably walking through the wilderness.
Being stoned.
Yeah, on shipwreck. Trying to get the way he go to preach the word. You know? All through his journey, man. So I mean, God is always there for his men. It tells you that it's a rock. Look at the generations of old. They didn't ever say the Lord was confounded. You know? The Lord was with them thick and thin. All right.
Right, it's all about faith, man. Well, faith isn't given to everybody, man. All right, faith isn't given to everybody.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in the war from the power of the sword. Verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh.
Right, because what? The Most High is going to preserve the elect. All right, and brother, man, the Most High is going to have brothers in a good state, man, when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, when all hell breaks loose, we hope we waiting for it. We hope with all breaks loose. Yeah. Day by day we hope it breaks loose. We're not afraid. I mean, we are, just say when we Russians discuss it, we say, through the missiles and all that, but we're waiting for this day. We're hastening this day. All right? We're on here to break loose Jacob's trouble to come to pass. Verse 22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
So that made me think about the scripture in Sirach, where it talks about there'll be spirits created for vengeance, all right. But for the elect, the Most High is going to have the beasts of the field at peace with the elect.
That scripture says those things are preserved for the wicked.
The wicked, yep,
For their sake, the flood came.
Yep.
Because did the Lord destroy the righteous in the flood? No. All right, he delivered the righteous, which was Noah, which was really Noah and Shem. Ham and Japheth, they're not of the righteous. Right. And their wives. Women are naturally different, so they're definitely talking about them. But his wives, really for Job. At the end of the day, really for Job. I mean, not Noah and Shem. The righteous came out of Shem, which is our forefather Abraham. All right, I fought through our fox out and that whole line. All right, so the Lord delivered the righteous in that time, and He had mercy on the righteous son, because against Shem and Ham ain't the righteous. Ham and Japheth ain't the righteous. They're the wicked. All right, so. Again, the Lord will have mercy on you and your household, man. It proves the Lord will have mercy on you and your household. All right, just like the Lord have mercy on the leaders in His household. All right, I think it was verse 24. It tells you right here, and thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be at peace, and you shall visit thy habitation and shall not sin. Like, your tabernacle is what? Your house. It's your family and all that. All right, so the Lord, deliver you and your children. If you're a part of the elect. The Lord can also kill them, man. It's right. Hey, it's all, if they're a part of the elect. Now, if you're not a part of the elect, you're going to be put to death, man. Straight up. It ain't no getting around. And all Israel ain't a part of the elect. Right. Cut through and swallow away, that's the truth. All Israel ain't a part of the elect, man.
Hey, like the scripture said, the road was bittersweet, man. All right. Hey, you gotta eat the whole roll, man. All right, that's the whole thing, man. All right, because hey, like the brother said, man, everybody's not going to be saved. You only have 144,000 and 1/3, a great multitude. All right, but that does not even come close to how many people the Most High is going to destroy, man. All right,
bigger goes into a number of things. Like you got to suffer homosexuality, you can't judge them. You got to suffer being under these Edomites, knowing who you are. All right? That's a lot of things. Why the scripture say what? Suffer patiently thy children. You got to suffer patiently, man. The time is almost up.
It's all about waiting upon the Lord, man. We got to wait on the Lord. All right?
And Esau knows he's going down, man. These Edomites on YouTube and all that, with all that false hope, talking about this system and that system could save this and we still got time. Yeah, there's no time, it's over, man. And they know it's over, man. They're Edomites too. A lot of them YouTubers or whatever, they're Edomites too. Scripture say that they thoughts of their house shall continue forever. So they think, they're looking at it like they can't go down. Even though they see the system coming down, but in the back of their mind, the pride will let them admit it. That they're going down. Right? Because a lot of them come out with a lot of truth, but then a lot of them are pushing some false bullshit, to make it seem like the things can get better. That's prophecy. Scripture say again, they were thoughts that their house should continue forever. A lot of them financial Edomites and all that think, there's a way that their kingdom can be saved, but it's not. Scripture say, the Lord set up the one and bring it down one and set it up another. It's time for Esau to come down, man.
Daniel, that's a Daniel. That's a Daniel.
Yeah, it's time for the devil to go down, man. That was it.
So with that, I'm gonna kneel my time. Hope you brothers were edified. All right, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone and rule well, that have been pushing this word for years, and third to Akim out there from the four corners of the globe. And again, hope you brothers were edified. And Shalom, ready to pass.
All praise. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, elder to our heart and on down to rule well, and peace and safety to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity, the truth of the King James Bible, and our truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. So basically, I just want to go into and listen to what I did yesterday through the Spirit of Bob, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by the Lord coming to conquer, man.
All right, it's based off of, let me get, I'm opening up with Joshua 12, Joshua 11 and 17, I think it is. So I was reading, through the Spirit, I've been reading through the book of Joshua. All right, how we were going through, how we conquered the land, we got our land back. Yeah, 11 and 16. How the Lord set us up, set up our forefather Joshua, all right, to lead the nation of Israel into the promised land, and we went forth to conquering those Hamites in the land, all right. Through spirit, everything is spiritual. What's Joshua's name in the Hebrew? Yahushua. And the Yahushua, which they were two different, they weren't the same. It was just, they both, their name was just Yahushua. But our forefather Yahushua, because our forefather Joshua, he was an Ephraimite. So Yahushua, which is a Judite, the Lord Yahushua is the Savior and deliverer as well. Just like our forefather, the Lord set our forefather Joshua. All right. So the Lord set him up to take us into the promised land. That generation of Joshua and Caleb, get the land back, conquer the land again. All right. And we took down these nations. We took down them nations in the land of Ham. It's like in the land of Israel, those Hamites. All right, it's the same thing on this side. And what did we do? We went in and conquered those nations, those Hamites. Took them down, and then we came into power. All right, it's the same thing on this side, man. All right, the same thing is going to happen. All right, the Lord Yahushua is going to come back and take the kingdom, take his kingdom back. And we're joint heirs with Yahushua, man. So we're going to receive the kingdom as well. All right, promise to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. All right.
All right, this is Joshua 11 and verse 16. So Joshua took all that land, the hills.
Right, took all that land. All right. We're going to take the land of Israel back and the whole world. The scripture says the earth was made for our sakes. So we're going to take the whole earth back. And why it says in Revelation 19, we're going to get that too. On the Lord's head with many crowns. But we're going to take all these nations down, man. Esau, the so-called white man, the Hamites, the Japhites, the Arab nations, the mother nations that come from Shem, Moab, and all the mother Ammon and Ishmael and Elam. We're going to take all of them down. All right. We're going to get the land of Israel back after it's destroyed. All right, heathens are going to build it back up again, and we're going to rule the planet Earth under our powers of Yahushua. All right, you got it.
And all the south country and all the land of Goshen, and the valley and the plain and the mountain of Israel and the valley of the same.
Right, the whole land of Israel. We went in there and killed those nations. All right, we didn't go in there. And then again, another question, another thing to ask the Christians. All right, why don't you ask? Why did the Lord not just sit those people down when we went into the land, when we were going back into the land of Israel? When we marched around Jericho, why not just tell, put the spirit on them Hamites? Because it's going to tell you the Lord put the spirit on them to fight in this verse. All right, further down in the verse. Why not just put the spirit on them to just give up and just give us the land and they just go back to the land of Ham where they came from? All right, why not just do that? All right, what happened? The Lord destroyed them. The Lord put the spirit on them to fight so we could destroy them.
And the Lord's going to do the same on this side.
Yeah, same thing with Esau, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's no new thing under the sun. The Lord does the exact same thing, man. All right, you got it.
Even from the Mount Hollow that goeth up to Seir, even unto Baal Gad in the valley of Lebanon under Mount Hermon, and all their kings he took and smote them and slew them.
All the kings he took and slew them. He killed them. All right, he said he killed them. He didn't say he came and talked peacefully to them. He said he killed them. They went in there. We went in there into the land of Israel. All right, to get our land back. We didn't take it. We didn't go in there and ask. Lord, we're going to what you call it? That's a fight. I don't know, but anyway, we went in there and we killed the nation, man. We didn't go in there and ask them. We went in there and conquered them and killed them. All right? And we killed them. Where it's going to do it. Go ahead.
Joshua made war a long time with all those kings.
Right, and again, Joshua, again, two different people. All right, not saying that the Lord Yahweh. There was two different people just had the same name. All right, read that verse again. It said, Joshua, Yahushua.
Joshua made war a long time with
What is Yahushua coming back to do to these nations? All right, let me get Revelation 62. What's Yahushua coming back to do? Is he coming back to be peaceful? Is he coming back to talk to the people in the land and just give up? No. They're not going to give up. They had all the time in the world to give up. They're not giving up. So what's going to happen? We're going to take it by force.
Right.
Lord Yahushua is going to take it by force. All right? Conquer. The word conquer, when you look at the word conquer, it means to basically take down somebody's their place in the people, in the land. That's what it means to conquer. All right? All right, you got it.
All right, this is Revelation 6 and verse 2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him.
Right, now white horse is the chariot. All right, the man sitting on that chariot with the bow is the Lord Yahushua, who the word in English calls Christ. All right, you got it.
And he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Right, he went forth conquering and to conquer. Just like our forefather Joshua did. So it's the same thing. We came into power in the land of Israel. We didn't go in there and ask nicely. We went in there and conquered. We went in there, took the people down, put people to death. All right, and took the land back over. Right. We didn't ask nobody nicely, man. And it's the same thing on this side. All right, you got it, bro. Let's go ahead, Joshua.
Come on. All right, back in Joshua.
Hold on, Salaki. When you go there, give me Revelation 19 and 7. Salaki. You said the righteousness he do a judgment make war. I think that's 19 and 7.
That's
17.
19. That's
11. Might be 11.
All right, this is Revelation 19 and verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
The same white horse in Revelation 6.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
Right.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
In righteousness he doeth judge and make war. And what did it say our forefather Joshua did when we went and conquered the land of Israel? He said he made war against those people. Or he didn't go in there and ask nicely. I think the only ones that submitted was the Hittites, the Hivites. All right? And we had mercy on, we marched around Jericho. We took Jericho, we had mercy on Rahab and Harlon in our house. But they're the only ones that submitted, basically gave up, basically submitted. All right? And helped out, you know?
Right.
The rest of the people, we took them down, man. All right? You gotta go. That's it on that. We're going to go back to Revelation 19.
Right. All right, back in Joshua 11 and verse 18. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings.
Right, long time with all those kings, because it didn't happen overnight. You know, we went in there and took the land down. You know, we took the whole land down. You know, it took a process of time. All right, but the scripture say that this kingdom, Esau's kingdom, is going to be taken down in one day. See, Yahushua is going to make a speedy obedience of the rulers of this land, man. All right, you got it.
There was not a city that made peace with the children of Israel.
Right, just like now. All right, but it's going to tell you, I think the Hivites, they made peace with us.
Hivites.
Yeah, so, but in this time, who's making peace with us? None of these nations are making peace with us. All right? All these nations are against us. All these nations hate us. None of these nations want to help us.
Right.
All right, so in this time, none of these nations are making peace with the children of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. All right? You might be more doing drills or some shit like
that. Save the Hivites, the inhabitants of Gibeon, all other they took in battle. For it was of the Lord to harden their hearts.
Right, it's of the Lord to harden their hearts. So why didn't the Lord just put the spirit on them to just give up and to stop the violence? The Lord wanted to see violence. Just like the Lord wants to see Babylon the Great, which is America, go down with violence, all right? But it is going to fall by violence. All right, you got it.
That they should come against Israel.
Oh, it ain't too bad. I see it's coming down a little bit.
Yeah, back in Joshua 11 and verse 20. For it was of the Lord to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel in battle.
Right, just like now. Here's the Lord, the heart in their hearts shall come against us in battle. When the Lord Yahweh Shai and the angels come back, the Lord is going to put the spirit on them devils to fight. All right? Let me get Revelation 12 and 7, and then let me get 2 Ezra 13.
That shows you that the Most High, the Most High is the same, man. It shows you.
Yeah, he hates these nations, man. The Lord wants to kill these nations. All right. The only reason why the Lord keeps these nations alive is so we can put them in slavery. Somebody's got to serve us. We're the kings of the earth. Somebody has to serve us. All right. Kings don't work.
Right.
All right. You got kings in the kingdom, like the elder brother in DC brought this out a long time ago. He said in the kingdom you got what? You got kings, princesses, princes, and peasants. The peasants are who? The slaves.
Slaves, right.
All right, the kings are the rulers. You know, we don't even need slaves. We want to have spiritual powers. All right, yeah, we want to have spiritual powers. A lot of people out there thinking spirit, like vocab Malone think spiritual powers is a fairy tale. We want to have spiritual powers, man. So the king, we don't really even need slaves. We want to have spiritual powers. But the scriptures say it, bro. Let me get what's that? Leviticus 20. I always forget what it is. One of my favorite precepts. I always forget what it is. Leviticus, I think it's 25 and 44. I think, if I'm mistaken. This is in the law that the other nations are supposed to be our slaves. That's in the law. Hold on, it might be 25. Yeah, 25 and 44. It's like, that's in the law that these other nations are supposed to be our slaves. All right?
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 44. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen.
Right, both thy bondmaids and that bondmen and that bondmaids should be of the heathen. Which who are the heathen? The nations that aren't Israelites.
Right.
All right, shall be of the heathen. So our slaves are supposed to be heathens. All right.
That are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids.
Right, of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids. So the heathen is supposed to be our slaves. That's in the law. All right, the book of Leviticus. How you say it in Hebrew? Wayakawak. All right, that's in the law. And they're supposed to be our slaves, man. That was a commandment. All right, so they're supposed to be our slaves. They're going to be our slaves in the kingdom. All right, that's it.
All right, back in Joshua or Revelation 12.
Yeah, Revelation 12.
All right, this is Revelation 12 and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Right, the war in heaven is going to take place on the earth. It's not going to be where the Most High dwells. All right, the blue sky, you can walk outside and see with the blue sky, well, it ain't blue now, but the clouds and the blue sky and the clouds and the chemtrails. All right, that's where the Most High is going to, that's where the war in heaven is going to be. It's not going to be where the Most High dwells. All right.
Yeah, Esau shows you in his movies, man. All right, Independence Day. All right, but he depicts that, he depicts that he's going to win the war, but he's really not. All right.
Yeah, there's not aliens.
Right.
Right. It's going to be in those chairs.
Right.
Yeah, Esau showed you, man. Esau knew, man. He got it from the scriptures.
Yeah. And prevailed not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Right. And prevailed not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. All right.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan.
Right, which is Esau, the so-called white man, the so-called white race. All right.
Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
All right, took it out. All right. So the angels, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and the angels are going to fight against Esau and their military might. That's the dragon and his angels, or Satan and his angels.
Right.
All right. But in the Christian theory, they'll tell you that's talking about Satan and his and the angels that fell from heaven with him. It makes no sense.
Right.
When you read the scriptures, no scripture backs that up. No scripture says that a number of angels
rebelled against the Most High
and fell from heaven. All right. The angels that left their first estate is talking about us. They'll try to use that. The angels that left their first estate, that's talking about us, the Israelites.
Right.
All right. Now we're in mortal bodies, we're supposed to be angelic, like supposed to have spiritual powers like the angels. All right. Whether the Most High dwells. All right. But you know, You know, the will of the Lord was done. You know, some got cast out down here to earth, which is us now, and then you still got the brothers up there, the other angels, the other brothers, that are in there full angelic form. All right. We're gonna return to that state, man. That angelic form. All right.
Right.
Which is with the spiritual powers and the immortal body. Is what I'm talking about. All right.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Right, that's Esau. All right, that's it, boy. That's Esau with his sorcery and all of that, making us go off and then sending up prayers, talking about what's going on. But he's the one causing it. Show Esau base man. He thinks Most High don't see him,
Right.
See what he's doing. The Most High set him up in power to do those things. Show Esau is a base man, man.
Right.
Esau is really retarded. Well, he is retarded. Man.
Yep, good.
He really is retarded. That's why I get his kitchen say base. We call him a base man. All right. The base is in big. Let's finish that, Joshua, before we go to 2nd Ezra 13. Yeah, cause just like we conquered and took back the land of Israel, we're gonna do the same thing in these times. We're gonna get back the land of Israel, the whole world, from the so-called white man, man. All right. Except this time, the enemy is the so-called white man. Back then, it was the Hamites. Now it's the so-called white man. The Hamites still are our enemies. We're gonna take them down too. Because behind Esau, they're the Philistines and all that. They're number 2 on the list.
Yep.
All right.
All right, this is Joshua 11 and verse 20. For it was of the Lord to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel in battle.
Right. That's how we're going to read in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. It says that the Lord shall harden their heart, that they should come against the land, Israel in battle. Against Michael and the archangels, Yahushua and Michael, Yahushua and the rest of the angels. All right. The Lord's going to harden their heart, destroy them, bring them down, and put them in chains. All right. Just like we did our forefather when the Lord set up Joshua. All right. Yeah.
That he might destroy them utterly.
Right, that he might destroy them utterly. But the Lord wanted to destroy them. Destroy them, bring them down. That's what the Lord did. All right.
And that they might have no favor, but that he might destroy them as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right, as the Lord commanded Moses. All right. So the Lord is 100% with destruction, and killing people, taking people down by force. The Lord is with that.
Right.
But in Christian church, they tell you that the Most High is all like them chicks that came up here last week. And we asked them about that's why this place gotta go, man. All right, ASAP, man. Yeah, they came. We asked them about the Egyptians, all the Egyptians and all these other people. When you read through the scriptures that the Lord gave the thumbs up to destroy and kill. All right. Matter of fact, bro, let's get another account. Let me get what's that? 1 Samuel 15, I think it is. When the Lord told Saul to go and kill Amalek.
Yep.
Yeah, 15. 1 Samuel 15.
All right, this is 1 Samuel 15 and verse 1. Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore,
this was a direct commandment from the Most High himself. Yep. Who the world of Israel is called God. This is a direct order from him.
Right. Now therefore, hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for
What is Amalek doing to Israel today? Are they treating us fairly? Who are the international bankers that's controlling everything? They're the house of Amalek.
Right.
They're Edomites in the house of Amalek. All right. Of the tribe, well, Edomites to the tribe of Amalek. Just like we got 12, just like the nation of Israel is 12 tribes. Esau got tribes too.
Yep.
You read Ezekiel, Genesis, the 26th chapter. Mm-hmm. All right. There's different tribes of Edom too, like Teman, the Germans. That's a different tribe of Edom.
Yep.
Amalek, you know, which is the so-called Jews. All right. And the Lord is going to remember. That's why the Lord says he's going to have war with Amalek forever. And the Lord is going to deal with Amalek on this side, man. Because they're still coming against us heavy, man.
Right.
All right, they're the ones that's, in power, really. All right, they're the ones that sign these legislations, give the thumbs up for these legislations, allow the reason why the banking system and all that is against us. How everything is against us. This whole system is against us. They're the ones that set these policies and things up.
Yep.
The international bankers, the so-called Jews, they're the ones that's in control of everything. Which they're the tribe of Amalek. So the Lord's gonna deal with them just like He dealt with them back then. All right. So this time you're gonna cast any ones that's left, they're gonna be destroyed. And the ones that are scattered around the world, they're gonna go into slavery, man. Starting with their elites, which they're also so-called Jews, Amaleks, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and them. All right, you got it.
How he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all.
This is a commandment from the Lord. And the Lord sent our forefather Saul. And it's the same thing, just like today. The Lord told Saul, the Lord told Samuel to go tell Saul this. It's just like the Lord today sets up men to warn and tell you. Same thing. It's the same y'all shine the same process, man.
Right.
The same system. All right? Like they say in the world, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Same thing, man. The exact same thing. Ain't no different. The Most High ain't gonna come down this time and talk to you for 100 years, prophesy to you himself for 100 years, and then expect you to get right. The Lord sends his men to warn you, and then the Lord brings the judgment. All right? All right, good.
Now go. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not.
Utterly destroy all that they have. Remember, this is the Heavenly Father Yahweh speaking through the prophets, through the prophet, our forefather Samuel. All right? The Lord said, go and smite and destroy all that they have. Kill everything, man. All right? You got it, boy.
And spare them not.
Spare them not. Don't spare nobody.
But
that's what Samuel Saul went off. All right, you got it.
But slay both man and woman, infant.
Right, kill everything. Slay both man, woman, infant, a newborn, which is a newborn child.
Right.
All right,
And
kill everything.
And suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
Right, kill everything. All the animals, burn the land, destroy everything, man.
Right.
All right, you got it.
And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them, and Telaim 200,000 footmen and 10,000 men of Judah. And Saul came to a city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley. And Saul said unto the Kenites, go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them, for ye showed kindness to all the children of Israel when they came up out of Egypt.
Right, so that's pretty much it. So the point I want to get at is the Lord tells us to go and kill and destroy people. All right? The children of Israel are the Most High's army, man. The scripture saying, Jeremiah 51, that I love my battle axe and weapons of war. All right? We go back to Joshua now. Well, you got warrior tribes, man. Warrior tribes are scriptures are gonna say it. Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh.
Yep.
All right. So the warrior tribe, like Gad was known as fierce warriors. All the tribes really are warriors, but that's why you see like the best fighter, like Floyd Mayweather, a Judite, best fighter in the world. All right. So really, all the tribes are best boxer in the world. I ain't gonna say best fighter, but we probably is. All right, but the best boxers, them MMA dudes and all that, they're all Israelites. So really, all the tribes are warriors. But you got the warriors, the best of the warriors, which are Gadites.
Right.
All right. Like Bruce Lee, he might have probably was a Gadite or something.
Right.
All right.
All right, back in Joshua 11 and verse 21. And at that time came Joshua and cut off the Anakims from the mountains from Hebron from Debar, from Anab, and from all the mountains of Judah and from all the mountains of Israel. Joshua destroyed them utterly from their cities.
Right, Joshua destroyed them utterly from their cities. Yahushua will do the same thing.
Right.
All right. In Hebrew, if you read that, it said Yahushua destroyed them from all of their cities. All right. But again, Joshua and Yahushua are two totally different people. All right, but they had the same names. All right, but they said destroy all of them. The Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to do the same thing. All right, the exact same thing. All right, you got it.
There was none of the Anakims left in the land of the children of Israel.
All right, so they conquered and killed all of them. All right.
Only in Gaza.
What's the land of the children of Israel? The land of Israel. All right, you got Amalek with them, man. First you had the Hamites in there. They were talking about forefather Joshua, but now you got Amalek in there. Amalek is some Palestinians.
Sure.
All right, Palestinians. All right. It's like the elders say, a lot of them probably are Israelites in the tribe of Ephraim. Then you got heathen among them too, that are real Ishmaelites or whatever. All right, you got it. Or Elamites.
Only in Gaza, in Gath, in Ashdod, there
right,
remain.
Say a bastard should dwell in Ashdod. All right, I think it's in Zechariah. Ain't it? Let me get that real quick, bro. I ain't right out of the while. I think it's Zechariah 2. And that bastard is Amalek, man. The so-called Jews. I think it's Zechariah 2. It might be 3. It is Zechariah. It's in Zechariah. It's like it's Zechariah 9 and 6.
Alright, this is Zechariah.
They do some kind of exercise.
This is Zechariah 9 and verse 6.
They might drop bombs on somebody. They might start dropping bombs. I wouldn't be surprised they start dropping bombs. Just blaming on Russia. Pocket nukes or whatever. Not saying we're going to do that. We didn't say we're going to do that. Esau might do it. All right? We're going to say we're doing it.
Alright, this is Zechariah 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Right, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Ashdod is in the land. It's a land in the land of Israel. All right? That bastard, illegitimate child is Amalek, Esau. All right? All right, you got to move.
And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. And I will take away his blood out of
because you got Hamites over there too. That's the spirit. You got Hamites over there too, claiming to be us. Because Esau brought Hamites into the land and said, yeah, they're all black Jews and it's these people. All right? But they're Hamites. They're not Israelites. All right? So the Lord's going to kill them too. I forgot about them. You got actual Hamites claiming to be Jews in the land that's living in the land of Israel. All right? And they brought them in and said, yeah, these people are the Jews. All right? There's no way it could be us, but it's them Hamites in Africa. They could be Jews eating, taking dirt baths, taking shit baths and all of that. Not keeping one custom in the Bible. The history shows them not keeping one custom in the Bible. All right, but they're the Israelites. All right? Come on, man. That's it, man. That's all.
All right, back in Joshua 11 and verse 23. So Joshua took the whole land according to all that the Lord said unto Moses. And
right, Joshua took the whole land. So did we go in there and ask them Hamites nicely, do we have the land of Israel back? No, we went in there and took it. All right? But then ask the Christian world, what about this? What God is this talking about? Y'all talking about a new God? All right, because this God, the Bible speaks about, it's all about conquering, destroying, taking people out.
all right, the scriptures tell you he's a man of war.
Yeah, Spirit, let me get that real quick. Bro. You brought it out, you get it real quick.
Hold on.
Exodus 15.
Yeah, come. Water.
Might be 1 or 2. Might be down here.
Right. Exodus 15 and verse 3. Yeah. All right, this is Exodus 15 and verse.
Alright, go.
All right, this is Exodus 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Right, the Lord is a man of war. So the Most High is all about war. Alright? There's a video game called God of War. That's the Most High. The Most High is the God of war.
Right.
Alright? Most High starting wars and he finish wars, man. Alright? Any war that was started in history, the Most High is behind it, man. Alright? Any war in history, Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh Shah is behind it, man. Started. Alright?
Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts have he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea.
Right, they will kill them off, the Egyptians. That's recorded history.
Yep,
Nobody never talks about that, though. Christian world never talks about that.
And the Most High hard, the Pharaoh's hard as well.
So I can go way out. Yeah, the Lord destroyed the Egyptians. And the Lord hardened his heart to follow him to the Red Sea and kill him.
Yep.
Those Egyptians. All right, them Hamites, Mizraim, the Hamites. You got it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, come. All right. Back in Joshua 11 and verse 23. So Joshua took the whole land according to all that the Lord said unto Moses, and Joshua gave it for an inheritance unto Israel according to their divisions by their tribes, and the land rested from war.
Right, the land of Israel is all inheritance, man. All right. But the point is, we went in there and conquered the nations, man. We took them down by force. We didn't go in there and ask. All right, just like Yahweh Shah, the Lord Yahweh Shah comes back, he's coming to take these nations down by force. All right, that's it. When we get we'll be on camera about 10 minutes, 8 minutes.
Yeah, about 8.
Yeah, just get
You want
Let's get Revelation 19.
19, yeah, come on. All right, this is Revelation 19 and verse 12. Or do you want me to start back to the left? All right. This is This is Revelation 19 and verse 11. I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
Right, righteousness is doing judge and make war. So the third war that's coming is going to be in righteousness, completely and utterly righteous. All right, just like when Joshua came and he conquered the land of Israel, took the land of Israel back, that was in righteousness. That wasn't in wickedness. That was in righteousness. That was a righteous war. Just like the Third World War was a righteous war. Right. America being destroyed is something righteous, man. And then the Third World War, America's going to be destroyed. That's completely and utterly righteous. All right? Look.
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Right, on his head were many crowns. Like I said, Joshua went and killed the kings, took the kings down. And I was shouting to take the kings of the earth down. The kings of the earth in these times. Which are who? The Edomites and the other nations. All right? The Edomites and the other nations. You got it.
And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name is called the Word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Right, that's the angels that's coming with the Lord to take this place down. All right.
And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Right, he shall rule them with a rod of iron. All right, just like we went and conquered the land of Israel, took it back, and then we ruled over that land. All right, we're going to rule over the land of Israel and the whole earth. All right, their righteousness during this time. And once Joshua died, then that's when Jake started going back to their BS, man.
Right.
Jake was on the BS did too, but then that's when we really fell off. All right? That's when we really fell off. The face of the map. Yeah, let me, you keep reading.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Yeah, let me get, hold on, let me get Sirach 46 and 1. Real quick. Hey, we're coming to conquer, man. All right. Same way we got the kingdom, the same way we got the land of Israel back, we're gonna get the world back again. All right. The land started with the land of Israel and the whole world, because the Lord said the earth was made for our sakes, not for Esau's sake, for the other nations, for the children of Israel's sake. The Lord created all this for us. Even the heathens were created for us.
Right.
All right. Got it.
All right, Yahweh Shah.
Select it.
This is Sirach 46 and verse 1. Yahweh Shah, the son of Nave, was valiant.
Right. That's talking about Joshua. All right. You get his name. It says Jesus right there.
Right. Yeah.
But his name, that's talking about Joshua.
In the wars,
Not the Lord himself. All right, you got it.
was valiant in the wars and was the successor of Moses in prophecies.
Right, valiant in wars and the successor of Moses in prophecies. All right, you got it, bro.
Who, according to his name, was made great for the saving of the elect of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
The same thing today. All right, same thing today. Except the Lord himself, Yahweh Shah, same name, all right, but different people, all right, different powers. I mean, same people, same name, different people. Yahweh Shah is a power, all right, but yeah, the same thing. But the Lord's gonna do the same thing. Same thing our forefather Joshua did, man. He delivered, he saved it. That's what the name Yahweh Shah means.
Yeah.
All right. Just like the Lord set up our forefather Joshua to take us into the promised land, kill the nations off, the Hamites off, and get set back up in the land of Israel. The Lord Yahweh Shah will do the same thing. He's going to deliver the elect and destroy these nations. Starting with the so-called white man, Esau. All right? You got it.
And taking vengeance of
vengeance. What is the Lord coming back to do? All right? Scripture, let me get that, bro. Let me do I want.
I know what you want.
Taking vengeance. Tells you Revelation 1 and 7 too, that those that pierced him, the Lord was going to get vengeance on them. Who pierced him? The Romans. So-called white people, Edomites. You need to be tired of looking at Edomites too, man. It's time for Edomites to go out of power. We're tired of seeing Edomites free running around without chains on their necks, man. Just get tired of that. Tired of seeing that, man. All right. They should be walking around shackled for their you see them out shackled up from their neck to their feet, to their heads. All right? Like you see them Edomites on TV, like on C-SPAN and all that. Them people, they don't deserve to be sitting up there judging, man. They should be in chains. All right? They should be in chains, man. Chains, man. All right? But they're sitting up there making all these unrighteous decrees. All right?
Alright, this is Isaiah 63, and you want me to start talking?
No, you just hit the point.
Alright, this is Isaiah 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
Right, that's the Lord Yahweh Shah, man. The day of vengeance is in his heart. It's in his mind. The word heart means talking about your mind, la'ah, which is your mind. So that's all Yahweh Shah is thinking about. Delivering the elect and getting vengeance on these Edomites, man. Yeah. And the 2/3 of his own people that offered him up to them Edomites to suffer what he had to suffer. All right? That's all the Lord thinks about, man. All right? Day and night. Better believe it, man. All right? That's all.
Back in Sirach 46 and verse 1. Great for the saving of the elect of Yahweh Shemel Shah and taking vengeance of the enemies that rose up against them, that he might
set the enemies that rose up against us. All right, back then it was them Hamites, now it's the Edomites and the other nations. All right,
that he might set Israel in their inheritance.
Right, what's our inheritance? The land of Israel, our land. That's our inheritance, which the Lord's about to set us back up in there. After the Lord destroys the land of Israel. And America ain't the land of Israel, all right? Yeah.
How great glory gat he when he did lift up his hands and stretch out his sword against the cities.
Right, that's what the Lord's going to do. The scripture say, we read 2 Corinthians 13 chapter, it speaks about the Yahushua having a sword, all right, and smite the nation, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right? And then the ultimate sword is the nuclear missiles, all right? Which is also a part of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the Lord Yahushua's army, all right? You got it.
Who before him so stood to it? For the Lord himself brought his enemies unto him. Did not the sun go back by his means? And was not one day as long as two? He called upon the Most High Lord when the enemies pressed upon him on every side. And the great Lord heard him. And with hailstones of mighty...
Right, just like us. Like our forefather Joshua did. All right? He's in trouble, he went to the Lord. We're going to pray to the Lord with all him when that time comes. All right? We pray to the Lord every day, but more so when that day comes. And the Lord's going to hear us, and the Lord will be elect. The brothers out there pushing the media bro out to be elect. The Lord's going to hear us. All right? You got it, bro. Pretty much that's all I wanted. Pretty much. You go back to that whole thing, dude. Go back to Revelation 19.
All right, back in Revelation 19, and
did we read on this head with many crowns?
Yeah,
read that already? Mm-hmm. Let's read it again one time about the show.
All right, this is Revelation 19 and verse 11.
Yahushua is coming to conquer, man. Just like the Lord set up our forefather Joshua to conquer and take down them Hamites and get back the land of Israel. The Lord Yahushua is coming to do the same thing.
Right.
All right? Conquer the whole earth, man, which is rightfully his. All right?
All right, this is Revelation 19 and verse 11. All right, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
And that white horse is a so-called UFO. Just how the Lord's coming back on a so-called UFO. All right?
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Right, and on his head were many crowns. Because he's going to come, just like I said, Joshua made war against all them kings, conquered them different Hamite kings that was in the land of Israel back then. The Lord Yahushua is going to come and conquer all these, starting with Esau and the other nations, and the strongholds that they have. All right, like here in America, in Russia, the Edomites, Putin and all of them, what's his name, Muhammad, or not, whatever his name is in Saudi Arabia. All right, Kim Jong-un, Korea, what you call it, China and Xi Jinping.
Yep.
All right, they're all going to go down, man. All of them are going to go down, man. Khashoggi, all right, they're all going to go down. Bashar al-Assad, they're all going to go down, man.
Yep. Hey, like
the Edomite kingdoms.
Yep,
right?
Yep, like the script, like it tells you in Daniel, the kingdom shall not be left to other people, man. All right, so of course, Yahushua is going to take down all these nations, man. All right, like the brother said, it won't be not one nation left, man.
Right, they're not going to get a piece of the pie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
All right, so hold on, we ready on this here in the count.
Yep,
All right, so with that, we pray this lesson was edifying. These lessons were edifying. And we want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto the Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakodash. Give honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, known down, has been pushing this truth for years. Elder Tahar, Gabar, Ramla, Rakan, and the elders out of Connecticut have been pushing this truth for years. And peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Definitely Babylon.
Definitely Babylon the Great.
Shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.